Trump says he wants to impose steep tariffs on generic medicines, hoping to bring drug manufacturing back to the U.S. He posted on social media that the levy would start at 100% in August 2028 and rise to 200% in August 2029, months after his second term ends. The president has threatened such tariffs before, yet none have materialized. The threat is part of a broader strategy to pressure brand-name drug makers to negotiate lower prices and to make U.S. manufacturing more competitive. Nearly all of the biggest brand-name pharmaceutical companies have announced plans to build or expand factories in the United States. In contrast, only a handful in the generic sector have made similar announcements. That mismatch is key. Generic drugs, which supply about 90% of prescriptions, from statins to antibiotics, are produced almost entirely abroad, mainly in India, with China supplying many of the raw ingredients. Republicans and Democrats alike flag this dependence as a national security risk. Doctors and supply chain experts warn that tapping tariffs onto these affordable medicines could spike costs, create rationing, and lead to shortages. Until recently, the administration even insisted that generics would be exempt. Now, the president's latest tweet suggests the opposite, though details remain vague and policy language numero has not yet turned into law. The Association for Accessible Medicines, the trade group for generic drug makers, weighed in. John Murphy III, its chief executive, said his industry will work with the administration and lawmakers to pursue solutions that restore the generics industry to growth and to prioritize its place as a critical national security asset here in the U.S. The statement signals the sector's fear of a punitive policy while also indicating a willingness to cooperate. Will the tariffs take effect? The timeline, tied to future administrations, suggests a long-term play. The industry's location model remains if our supply chain avila war. When the healthcare community hears this new threat, it will likely spark a renewed debate over where drugs should be made, profit or public safety. The outcome will shape not just the bottom lines of pharmaceutical companies but the everyday cost of medicine for millions of Americans. This story underscores the tension between protecting domestic production and ensuring access to life-saving medications. As we watch how the administration pushes forward or stalls, the conversation about drug manufacturing in America remains urgent. That, and the health of the nation. Thank you for listening. We'll continue to follow any new developments on the drug tariff front and bring you updates as they arrive. Now it's time to wrap up. Stay tuned for more news that matters.